Hello everyone! We have a bit of a change of scenery today because I wanted to sit down in my bed. So here we are. I'm really hoping that we get a snow day tomorrow because it's supposed to rain and then I'm hoping that'll freeze and then it'll cause ice. So then I don't have to go to school tomorrow because I really don't want to go to school. I'm already done with school. It's only January and also I feel like every time I film I'm in my pajamas and my hair is like a mess. Yeah, that's why it's out today, because it's horrible. Anyway, back to my point. So I hope school is canceled because snow and stuff. So that's why today I'm doing a winter book tag because maybe that'll make my school lucky and it'll be canceled. But then knowing me, I have horrible luck, so probably not. So, I just basically pulled a bunch of questions from like 3 separate winter book tags, and here we are. So it's smushed into this brownie book tag, and if you want to use it, then go for it. I encourage you, because winter's fun. Okay, so here we go. First question. So the book that I chose, Let It Snow, which is kind of perfect for this tag. I read it, so I started reading it before Christmas. But then I finished a little after Christmas, but it's definitely the perfect Christmas book, and you can read it in winter. I just feel like it really helps you get into the Christmas mood. So if you still have to give someone a Christmas present, then give them this book because it's really good, and it's so sweet and just adorable, and there's a pig in it. I think I've mentioned that like numerous times, but it's fun. So it's basically, there's 3 authors, so there's 3 stories. All 3 of the stories on this book, they all eventually come together and they intertwine, and then you find out, oh, this is my blah blah blah, and then it's just very good. And no one dies, like pretty much every other book that I read. So yeah, this one was a nice change. It's a nice contemporary novel to like take my mind off things. I feel like I've been reading like a lot of contemporary novels lately. I don't really know. Okay, next question, yeah. This next book, I actually did curl up by the fire with it. It's the last book in the Land of Stories, and I don't know if you've heard of the Land of Stories, but it's pretty good. It's fantasy, and I absolutely love it. I started reading it when I was 12, and the last book just came out in July. So I read this, and then I read 2 of the novellas, and I was like crying because it was over. But it's really, I don't really know how to explain it. It's just fairy tale fantasy. It's really great, though. You should read it. Yeah, so I did read this by the fire. And I think actually we have a fire going downstairs right now, because we actually have a fireplace. Well, basically any book that takes the characters through some brutal setting of some sort, then I'm like stressed out, worried for the characters. And that happens a lot. So the book that I chose for this book tag was Lord of the Shadows, which it's so many feels, and it's amazing. But, oh my gosh. Yeah, but the last book in this series by Cassandra Clare comes out December. So wait, like 11 months now. Thank you, Cassandra Clare, for that. Wait a minute, what's today? Is today the 8th? I think it is the 8th. Oh my gosh! Queen of Air and Darkness comes out 11 months from today. Yeah, we're getting closer. Sort of. There's actually 2 characters that I'm kind of like, I wish I had in your life. One is America Singer, but I didn't choose her for this. I chose Miss Tessa Gray from The Infernal Devices, also by Cassandra Clare. I feel like when I do one Cassandra Clare book, it's just like, it's a domino effect. It's like Cassandra Clare. It's kind of a problem, but it's fine. I love you, Will Arundel. Yeah, but Tessa Gray is definitely the character that I chose because, okay, 1, we both have the same hair color, and yeah. 2, she's American, and actually, she goes to London during her little travels and stories, and I want to go to London, like, really badly, so if any of you live in London, you can adopt me, and I can come live with you. Yeah, so she takes a trip to London, and then she finds herself in this, like, absolutely amazing love triangle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think this series definitely is, like, my favorite, and it's just... Again, the feels, okay. So for this one, I don't actually have a specific book for this, just basically the book that should be the next biggest thing. basically any book that I like and no one is talking about. Like, when I first read The Mortal Instruments was when oh my gosh, when I read The Mortal Instruments, in February, it's gonna be 2 years for me and this fandom. That's exciting. No one in my school had read The Mortal Instruments, so I got my best friend, now my parabatai, into The Infernal Vices, so she read that, but she's now in a bit of a reading slump after reading that, but who can blame her if you read that series. So she has not read The Mortal Instruments, so no one that I know of has actually read The Mortal Instruments. My friend has read The Infernal Vices, and then one of my other friends has watched the Shadowhunter TV show. So they do know what I'm talking about, but there's like gaps where I'm like saying something and they're like, what? So yeah. I kind of wish that was bigger. I know a lot of people are in the fandom and stuff, but it's not as talked about as Harry Potter or well known. So maybe that, or just like any book. Or one time, actually, I went to this bookstore and they had one of Sonic Clear books. They had all the other authors that I wanted to read or that I had read, they didn't have any of those. It was literally the worst bookstore ever. Like, it was where my grandparents lived though, so they live in a kind of a small town, so maybe that's why, I don't know though. So for me, I don't really read a lot of soothing books typically. Mine are usually like high action and people are dying left and right. So for this one, I was like, I have no idea what to. But then I remembered because I bought this at Target yesterday. I also bought a lot of Valentine's Day things at Target yesterday, but I'll say that closer to Valentine's Day. This book by Dodie, it's called Secrets from the Mad, which is actually one of her songs. If you didn't know, I feel like Dodie is like popping up in all of my videos now. But if you didn't know, Dodie is a YouTuber. She makes videos. She's amazing. She sings songs. Basically, that's what she's known for, her singing. And she is also a writer now, so look at her. She's doing things. But yeah, this book, it's just very soothing because she's gone through a lot in her life, and I mean, I obviously haven't gone through that much, but I have stress like pretty much everyone does. This week is just kind of gonna be really crazy because I have tests, I have 2 big projects due, and it's just kind of a lot. And this book, I'm reading it along with Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. But this book I usually like to read in the mornings or at night because it just kind of like... And it's very nice knowing that, like, someone else is... Because even though she's famous, she is still human and she lets other people know that because, no one's perfect. So, even if you don't know who Dodie is, then you should get this book because it's very good and you will find peace. Also, I'm learning the ukulele in music class right now, and Dodie plays the ukulele, which featured on her cover right there. But I want to learn the ukulele outside of school, so today I'm actually ordering my first ukulele. I need to do that after I film this. And I'm gonna learn some songs, hopefully, and like improve at it. I've never been really like enthusiastic about learning a musical instrument, but just I want to learn the ukulele because that's fun and different, and yeah. At first with the question I was going to choose Will Herondale because I was like, Will Herondale, I adore you to pieces. So I was going to choose him originally, but I was like, no, I already showed that book. We need to change it up a little bit. So instead, I chose Hermione Granger from Harry Potter. I know this is the 8th Harry Potter book, but I was too lazy to go downstairs and get the rest of them. So yeah, I chose Hermione Granger. Because, I don't know, she just seems that we both love books and stuff. And it would be cool to hang out with a wizard. Like, who does not want to hang out with someone that's magical and have a snowball fight with them? And then after we had a snowball fight, we could go get butterbeer together, and she could take me to Hogsmeade, and oh, it would just be so fun. And then maybe I could actually get my Hogwarts acceptance letter and like finally be a wizard and get out of Muggle society because Muggles suck sometimes, let's be honest. My favorite drink to read with is tea. Obviously you can't see the tea, and it's kind of cold by now, but I like hot tea. I especially like Earl Grey and Constant Current tea. And I like to drink green tea at night by the fire. I've been doing that like pretty much every night this week. So yeah, tea is my favorite. I mean, I also like hot chocolate. Hot chocolate's good, but I would normally go I just spilled tea on. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Okay. My pants are a little damp, but I'm back. Okay, next question is, well, okay, so most of my books that I read, they're like adult, and some content is a bit questionable. Especially for my little 10-year-old brother. So, the book that I would choose for this, Alex and Eliza, I have a book talk on this, so check that out. I feel like I always read books and I take notes for book talks, and then I never end up actually filming them. So go me! This book, it's basically a Hamilton. It's historical fiction, and yeah, learn something, family. Read this book. The book that warmed my heart was probably this one, because I'm off-center. So the title is literally Happily Ever After, and it's the novella to the selection series, and it's just so adorable, and everyone, all the couples are just, oh, I can't, oh, I just want to hug it. I also read it on vacation, so maybe that brings back good memories, and it just was so cute and everything, and yeah, I think this definitely melted my heart, like, a little too much. But it was so good. So read the selection if you haven't, because so that is it. I'm done spilling tea on myself, hopefully. Actually, I don't know about that. But I hope you guys liked this video, because if you did, you can subscribe, because new year, new me. That did not make any sense whatsoever. Anyway, I'm also going to a cat cafe next weekend, so maybe I'll film a little bit of that. I don't know. And look at me. Look at these cat pajamas, but I have tea on them. See, look, they're cats with the Christmas lights. So yeah, I'm going to a cat cafe, and that's very exciting. I'm so happy to do that because I love cats and tea. Except if I spill it on myself. But that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Bye!